Hi, people. We are back again. I know it's been a while. The LELA podcast has not been sharing a lot of videos, but I'm thrilled to be back. Of course, I have a new guest, I have a new friend, I have a new writer who I've recently connected with. It's been around 3 to 4 months, and she's an exceptionally good writer, and she continues to inspire people with all that she writes. Please welcome Navya Sreeramagiri, and I have this very good introduction for her. So it goes like this, okay? It is accidental writer, ex HR by profession, and also an ex theatre trainer. Hi Navya, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Abhishek sir or Abhishek Haridasan, if you
Perfect.
prefer to be called that way.
That's a
Yeah.
good point. I think I'll prefer to be called Abhishek as long as no one knights
Yeah,
me
but like
with the
the
title
sir
sir.
comes with respect because you're 35 years old and you have a lot of experience and
Okay,
I'm
I'll
just
take that.
10
I'll
years
take that.
younger to you. So,
I
yeah.
live with that. I have no problems in saying that I'm in my late 30s. So perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So
Thank you so
sorry for
much
getting
for
the age factor right now, but like I
please.
felt that I
I
had to.
no,
Yeah.
please don't worry. I don't think men have a lot any problems with their age, and
Yeah.
I especially have absolutely no problems. So feel free to use it. I
Okay.
mean, I mean, as long as it adds value. And thank you for
Yeah.
joining. Of course, we've spoken
Thank you
before
so
the
much for asking. Yeah.
no problem. So of course we've spoken before the actual recording, and you know the format. All right. So it goes
Yes.
like this. It's life experiences, learning, amazement. So it's also known as the LELA podcast. All right.
Okay.
All right. Perfect. So let's start very simply. Tell us about your life. I know you're 25, 26 years old. So why don't you go ahead and
Yeah.
tell us how it works?
Okay. So I am Navya and I'm 25 years old. I was born and brought up in Chennai. Did my schooling in Padmashadri Balbhavan. And in school, I was treated as a nobody. People didn't like me much, and I was bullied in school. And but somehow uh, that changed when I came to 11th and 12th. I started taking interest in dramatics and other stuff. And when I came to college, things changed for the better. I made friends and I started becoming more and more active in clubs. I was a BCom CS graduate from Stella Maris College, one of the biggest and best colleges in Chennai.
Absolutely.
So
I've heard a lot about it. So I mean,
yeah,
great college.
Samantha studied in my college. So
Samantha Prabhu, the actress, right?
yes, Samantha Ruth
Wow.
Prabhu, yes.
Oh, nice.
Jayalalitha also claimed to have studied in our college, in my college as well. Jayalalitha, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, ex-Chief
Correct,
Minister.
correct. Mhm.
She was also a part of Stella as well. So, like talking about my college life, my 3 years of Stella life were the best because I had a 12-member gang who used to
Uh-huh.
support me in everything that I did.
What are you
I was
saying?
the only
12,
vegetarian.
12
Yeah,
members. 12 members.
yeah, 12 members. Yes, I was the only vegetarian in the non-vegetarian gang.
Oh,
So,
wow.
imagine the level of trauma that I would have experienced being a vegetarian in a non-vegetarian gang. But yeah, so that was so fun. But yeah,
Okay.
so my college life was a sort of a magical story because I participated in a lot of activities, club activities. I was part of
Nice.
around 9 to 10 clubs. I was
Mhm.
not even in college. I was not even in class, but I still had good attendance percent. I
Is
was
that
an above
something?
average student.
Sorry, is that something you're okay saying because you're not in classes at all? So that's just a joke.
I was half the time in classes, but half the time not in classes. I was a wanderer
Okay.
basically. So I was basically in 10 clubs: dramatics club, photography club, dance club, and Sanskrit club. It's called Kalakriti and all that because I was a Sanskrit student basically back in
Okay.
college. So being in a lot of clubs made me more of a person who liked experimenting with stuff like dramatics, dance, music. I have an affinity towards art. I felt that I discovered art only in college.
All right.
So writing is also a form of art. Maybe that's when I
Absolutely.
discovered that I could write well.
Mhm.
So I started writing when I was in Stella, like maybe in the second semester. I think I
Okay.
started writing and all that. And
I'm
then
just
I
curious.
started a page, random.
I'm just curious before you continue. Uh,
Yeah,
um, between 10 clubs, where did you find time for
yeah.
academics?
I was still in class half the time, so I still used to hard work and then clear sems and all that.
Super,
I
super.
was
Okay.
never, yeah. So I was basically, math was my weak point. Math, statistics, anything with math were my weak subject. All the
Okay.
others like accounts, I was good at accounts and all that. So
All right.
I had people to back me up. I had people to back me up, and I had my family to back me up as well.
Super.
So I was an above average student, like in college and all that. In
All
school
right.
also I was above average. Like I used to get 70, 80 and all that. I was never this 90 grader or something. Like I was never that.
Seven,
I was never a
70.
nerd.
If 70, 80 is average, that means we are in different, what do you say, generations
Tangents,
together. We're in different
probably.
generations altogether. But okay, let's carry on.
Yeah. So maybe you are someone who scored probably 90 above. I'm just guessing.
Thank you so much for that. I've always loved touching 90s, but I'll be very honest. I've always been a 75 to 85 sort of person. But it's okay.
So
Life goes on.
we have that common factor and all that.
Absolutely.
Even I used to get that 70
Mhm.
to 80. I also wanted to always touch 90s and all. I wanted to be called as a nerd. I wanted to be appreciated and all that. But
Okay.
somehow like things didn't take that good turn and all that.
That's
So, but
okay.
still, I was happy being this happy-go-lucky person. I prefer to call myself a happy-go-lucky person because only if I'm happy will I get lucky later on and all that. So, yeah,
Well, that's hilarious. I think
yeah,
that you put that very well. So only if I'm happy can I
yeah,
get lucky later. Wow, brilliant. Okay, carry
yeah.
on.
I feel like I have to dabble in stand-up comedy also. I don't know. People have told me
You
that I
should. You
should
should.
try.
You should. You should. Why
Yeah.
not?
I have never tried. I've never tried stand-up comedy, but people have just told me that please try stand-up comedy and all because usually I get roasted by a lot of people than me roasting them. But
Mhm.
like right now, I started roasting people here and there. Yeah, I
Okay.
roast my friends sometimes
That
and all that.
that
But
that,
yeah,
me- that means you're on course to become at least a median stand-up comedian. So kudos to that.
probably I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. So
Super.
coming back to my Stella thing, like I was always this person who loved experimenting things, who's
Mhm.
a little bit of adventurous, crazy, and a lot more. I can't describe myself in like a word.
Correct.
So I
So,
have a lot of words to describe myself.
perfect. So
Yeah.
since you're
So
talking about adventurous, so how do you rate yourself
yeah,
on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would rate myself 8 probably.
8. Oh, that's almost
Yeah.
devilry. Okay, got it.
Yeah, I am like crazy. Like if you come and meet me in person, you would think like you would like actually come to know how I am. So yeah,
Okay.
so like even my friends are like, I've never seen someone who's life spirited or cheerful. Uh, though you have faced so much in life, how do you uh like still how you still cheerful and all that? I'm like I really don't know. Maybe being an extrovert, maybe some qualities, maybe extroverts are cheerful. I don't know. I'm
Correct.
thinking.
Maybe that's an inherent
Yeah,
quality
that's
you
an
have.
inborn quality, probably. Yeah. So, how much ever life tests me, I feel that like I smile at the problems I face sometimes.
Very
So,
nice.
yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. So, that is when, like, in Stella, I discovered that I can write well. Because
Mhm.
I started my writing phase when I was a first year college student in Stella. So when I started my Instagram page now, which is called Thoughts of Navs, before it was called Navs.rights or something like that. So I keep changing my Instagram usernames. I have that bad habit of changing usernames and passwords and all that. So
Isn't
basically, when I started
isn't
my
that a
writing
regular
page,
thing? Isn't that a regular thing
yes,
these days? A lot, yeah,
yes,
I know.
yeah.
Go on.
So I kept changing my passwords to get back to that writing page. I used to forget passwords. I am more of a forgetful person as well. I can remember dates, but certain things I can't. I have a very
Okay.
bad photographic. Sometimes I can call myself a photographic memory person. Like selective memory, I is there in my brain. All the others
Okay.
I forget. It's like that. I'm that type of a
Okay.
person. So
So
the
let's coin
person's
it.
gonna,
So
yeah,
let's coin it. It's selective photographic memory. Wow. Selective
yeah,
photographic.
kind of.
SFM. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So that's what. So like when I dabbled into writing, for me writing felt like more than an emotion. It felt like something, a mechanism to heal through whatever I've been through.
Cathartic. Cathartic is what you're saying.
Yeah, it was therapeutic. For me, it was
Therapeutic.
therapeutic. Writing was very therapeutic. I used to vent all my anger out, feelings out in the form of poems, short stories, micro tales, eroticas, and a lot more. I write a lot of in a lot of genres.
Interesting.
Monologues being my favorite, acrostic poems being my favorite, erotica, yes. I was called the
Mhm.
erotica queen. God knows who gave me that title, but mine are mild. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
So and I used to also write micro tales. Micro tales is also something I really like because
okay.
they are short tales in just a few lines, which talk
Mhm.
about a small story,
Oh, yeah,
and you don't need a lot
I
of
do
time
know.
to pen a micro tale. Yeah,
Correct. And yeah, I know you excel at it because I've seen your challenges on the WhatsApp group. So I think you excel at that.
yeah, yeah.
Very nice.
So
Very nice.
there are few genres I excel in. There are few genres I'm trying to learn, like the
Okay.
rhyming poetry schemes, which few writing communities write,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
WOL, which give such type of the rhyming schemes. That
Correct. Correct.
confuses me. That's a whole new tangent to me, which I
That's a different
really want to
monster.
explore, but I'm scared of exploring also. That's like a Greek and Latin to me, like kind of like Greek and Latin to me.
Right.
So I
Right.
keep
Right.
like, I keep thinking like, should I really write all these poetic forms and all that? Because
Hey, but
rhyming schemes is something that I
you
don't
need a
dabble
challenge.
well into.
You need a challenge in life. So
Yeah,
why don't you? Why don't you do so?
yeah. Sometimes I feel like I can write and all, but sometimes when these genres are really difficult, I don't feel like the mood goes off in different levels. So yeah, yeah.
Super. I mean
So
I have a rider question to this, and since we're talking about experiences and you have a lot of experiences writing, so
yeah.
tell me about an experience that has inspired you, probably hit you hard, or rather soften any blows, and any experiences while you were growing. Maybe you'd like to share.
While I was growing up, as I said, I was bullied in school. Maybe to vent out my anger in the form of poems. I wanted
Okay.
to talk about my side of the story, or I wanted to talk about social issues and all that. I
Correct.
felt like only if we convey in words can people relate to it and understand what a person is going through and not tease them later on.
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm
The
trying. Yeah,
the judgment factor is what you would like to avoid always. That's correct. So
yeah, yeah,
so any experience which, okay, let's forget the sour experiences. Maybe give us a positive
yeah.
experience with something which enlightened you.
The positive experiences which made me a writer.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Um, Going to open mics and performing, getting appreciation for my poems.
Yeah.
That was a hell lot of motivating for me because I love the stage, be it in plays or, as I said, I used to be in dramatics and all, right? So I
Correct.
acted in a play called Sentient Beings, and people loved. My own family loved my one second. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Hello.
Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. My own family came for watching my play called Sentient Beings in Bangalore. So my family loved the way I acted, loved my facial expressions and the way I recited my dialogue, etc. So all these sort of tiny motivations keep me going. These were my positive experiences. Even in
Very nice.
writing, the sort of comments which people tell me that like we found this relatable. You're an amazing writer. All these kind of make me write more and more and give back to the
Mhm.
society or give back to myself. I feel proud that I'm writing consistently and all that. And you also actually motivate me to do more because your comments about my
I I
poetry,
have not done anything. I have
yeah,
not done anything. It's all your efforts.
you also
But
have kind of motivated me to keep going. Like your small comments which you give after each and every podcast or after each and every poem I write, your small feedback, it keeps me going. It motivates me to do better each
I'm
day.
glad. I'm glad
As
to see that.
writers, we yeah, as writers we each day learn new things, and
Correct.
for me, it gives me good. It gives me a good feeling that I'm connected with like-minded writers who feel that like I can motivate people and through my poems, and my poems make healing a good process for them and all that. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's why I love the hashtag writing to heal. It's very it
yeah,
gives a very positive vibe,
I
no matter.
relate to it. Yeah, I relate to it. Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
So there was this one girl in one of my open mic shows.
Hmm.
She came to me and delivered me a note,
Oh
handwritten
wow.
note.
Oh wow.
Trust me, I've never got it in any performance. So
Uh huh.
that day, when I came back home, I recorded that piece in my own voice, whatever
Okay.
note she had given me, and I gave her a heartfelt thank you. I recorded my own voice and I said thank you so much. Her name was Shakti. So
Okay.
there was this random girl who I met that day.
Hmm.
So the way random people come and tell me that my poems are really good, it gives me some sort of satisfaction that I've actually done something.
Correct.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah. These
Quite
small
relate.
tokens of appreciation is what I used to get when I was also a theater trainer. From my own kids, I used to get certain letters. I still
Okay.
saved it. I still saved it. Though I'm not a theater trainer anymore, but like whenever I go through those notes, it gives me some sort of happiness and all that.
Correct. Correct. I think it's
Yeah,
quite relatable because you are spreading smiles, so, and that is the most
yeah.
important thing ever. Now, coming back to a topic regarding learning. So,
Mm,
what are that? What I mean, let me rephrase that. So, how do you keep your
yeah.
learning mode on? Is my question.
How do I keep my learning mode on? Okay. Uh, by conversing with different people every day.
Correct, correct. Okay,
That can be a way to learn their own perspectives about a certain topic.
okay,
Networking is also one more thing which I wanted to
absolutely,
tell you about. Yeah. The
absolutely.
more the network, the more you are capable of landing your next job or certain key skills people can recommend you and all that. So that
Correct.
helps a lot. Networking helps a lot.
So
So
basically, you're saying your network is your net worth.
net worth, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Nice,
yeah,
nice. And there's a lot of talk about. I mean, I'm just taking your views because you're someone who is probably into writing and someone who enjoys writing original pieces.
a lot.
But
Yeah,
yes,
original pieces. Yes.
but there's a lot of talk about AI generated content, AI generated images. What are your views on
Yeah.
that? And is it harming or helping your learning curve?
Uh, AI sometimes helps. You can't entirely depend on AI. AI is just a
Absolutely.
machine, basically.
Correct.
So I feel original creativity is the best because you're putting your brains into use. And
Absolutely.
more than just trusting a machine, you can
Yes.
be that machine for yourself and then start doing things for the society or for yourself.
Correct.
So yeah,
So I mean, you would give AI
I'm
a kick.
against. I mean, I can't say that I'm against AI.
Okay.
I'm somewhere in the middle,
All
like
right.
not against, not for AI. I'm somewhere in the
All right.
middle. That that 1% to where I believe that AI also helps. AI also spoils us.
Correct.
So that thin line. I'm there in that
Mhm.
thin line. I'm one of the
Okay. So
people in that thin line.
correct. So you'd rather use AI to structure than create the entire article.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
something? That's a good insight. Yeah, because I think
yeah.
a lot of people are saying that, and you might be
No,
hearing in the
instead
news.
of entirely being dependent on AI, maybe you can take some key points from AI
Correct.
and
Correct.
then you can add your own points and make it into a structured way of whatever it is.
Perfect. So basically helping you get 2x your writing through a proper structure. So AI can come into the
Yeah.
picture. Perfect. Okay, that is simple. Okay, so your learning mode we've understood. You also enjoy mentoring others. That is brilliant. Uh, why not tell
Sort
us?
of mentoring others. I used to
That's
mentor, not.
that's okay. That's okay. I mean, you got your
Yeah.
whole life ahead, so it's all about learning and mentoring. You got your whole
Yeah.
life. Okay, the last thing, how about some amazing stuff? What has left you amazed overall in your life? Maybe small incidents in your life, some positive experiences in terms of travel, basically big
Okay,
moments.
travel.
So,
I visited
so very
some of my
simply,
dream.
very simply,
Sorry.
I put it, small moments with big impact.
Okay. Okay. Small moments with big impact. Okay. So basically, it was my dream to visit the Eiffel Tower,
Ah,
and
nice.
I made that
Okay.
dream. I achieved that dream in 2017, like when we planned to go for Europe trip.
Oh, you already
And
done it.
we
Very good.
visited. Yeah, I've already done it.
Okay.
2017, like when I was when I was in my second semester in Stella only. So when during
Brilliant.
that, I think that May holidays is something I guess we get, right. So
Okay.
that time we went. Um, we visited London first, and then Europe, and then
Mhm.
Salzburg, Austria, and it was an amazing place. I saw the Leaning Tower of Pisa, where
Wonderful.
it was believed that the pizza we eat was made there in Leaning Tower of Pisa. It was believed that
Oh, I
yeah.
thought that was a rumor mill or something, but it's
I don't
actually
think it was
true.
a rumor mill. I feel it's
Okay.
true.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there was this Colosseum in Rome which we
In
visited,
Rome.
where the
Okay.
Christians pray and all that church.
Mhm.
More of like a church, yeah, a big church.
So,
Colosseum is a
so,
big church.
so did you go to the
Yeah,
Vatican?
yeah. Yes, we went to the Vatican City as well.
Very nice.
Yeah,
So that is an
Venice also we went.
experience.
Venice is in Italy. We went through those boat rides, ferry rides, and all that. That was an
Mhm.
amazing experience, and we actually visited a lot of places. We also went to this Disneyland, not Disneyland, Warner Brothers Studios in London,
In
where the
London.
Harry Potter films were filmed.
Were short. Okay, understood.
Yeah, were shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we saw that Harry Potter settings and all that. Each set, we went to each set and we saw all that, and we saw where Harry Potter grew
Mhm.
in that small house, and where he used to stay and all that. And yeah, it was an amazing experience. It was a package tour basically. It was
Okay.
I don't remember which I think it was this. It was a package tour, but I don't remember the package which package it was.
That's okay.
So
That's okay.
yeah, it was somewhere
So,
in 2017. My
so
memory is
the
something.
so the entire Europe
Yeah.
tour is something which left a big impact in your life, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I love going to the Europe and all. I feel like I want to again explore Europe again.
Oh wow! So I think
I feel like
may la-
I want to go back there probably. Yeah.
that's what's
Oh,
that's what, that's what,
we went to Milan as well. The fashion capital it's called. Milan's called the fashion capital.
correct,
So
correct.
it was an amazing experience and all.
Super. So I hope life gives you many more opportunities to head up to Europe and maybe
Yeah,
live in Europe also. What do you say?
probably I don't know.
Super, super. Anyway, I think
Yeah,
we have completed LELA, which is Lela, and you've been very honest in all your answers. So thank you
maybe
so much.
half my answers. I don't know if I've been totally honest about it. I would say I was honest about certain answers. Certain
No
answers, maybe
problem.
I would have.
No
Yeah,
problem. You see, you reveal what you're comfortable with. So if you're comfortable with
yeah,
whatever you reveal, super. And thanks for doing this. Maybe we'll do a Lela 2.0 later on once you
yeah,
complete
yeah.
your
Sure, sure.
examinations, once you probably
Yeah,
enter
yeah, done.
into new roles. And I wish you well.
Yeah. Thank you so much.